Legendary Springboks scrum half Fourie du Preez has hailed Grant Williams, but says he'd love to see Faf de Klerk back in Rassie Erasmus' squad. Double Rugby World Cup winner de Klerk has fallen down the pecking order for the Springboks, earning just 5 caps since the tournament in France, with injuries influencing his involvement too. For the 2 tests in New Zealand against the All Blacks at Eden Park and in Wellington, Springboks head coach Rassie Erasmus selected Williams, Kobus Renak and Morn van den Berg in his touring squad, with de Klerk put on standby. He has started 2 World Cup finals. Du Preez, who is regarded as one of the greatest scrum halves to have played the game, believes that de Klerk's proven track record and experience could have been a major asset for the Springboks in New Zealand. The former halfback added that the 33-year-old knows what it takes to beat the All Blacks in Aotearoa, having done so back in 2018. South Africa's famous 36-34 win in Wellington, and highlighted the valuable partnership he has with fly half Handré Pollard. De Klerk and Pollard started both of the Springboks Rugby World Cup final victories, and whilst the latter remains a pivotal member of Erasmus' squad, the former has fallen victim to South Africa's depth in the halfbacks. "I personally would have loved for Faf to be in the mix," Du Preez told News 24. He's started 2 World Cup finals and won them. Along with Handré at fly half, they've formed a great combination. While the 76 Test cap former scrum half would love to see de Klerk back in the Springboks squad, he has been mightily impressed by Williams, who started both of South Africa's Rugby Championship matches against Australia. "Grant, though, has been one of the most exciting halfbacks I've seen in a long time, but I'd personally play him in the last 30 to 35 minutes. He explained. "He can definitely bring pace and quickness to the game, but Faf and Grant are a great combination as scrum halves." Du Preez, who was ranked as the greatest Springbok from the past 40 years in 2022, added that Williams is fully deserving of his opportunities, but he still felt South Africa could benefit from de Klerk's experience and partnership with Pollard. Pollard and de Klerk became the most capped 9 and 10 combination in Springbok history in the 2023 Rugby World Cup final, eclipsing the Jos van der Westhuizen and Henry Annabal's tally of 24 test matches. The duo have started together just twice since then. Du Preez features in 3rd place on the list after starting 19 tests along with his ex-Bulls teammate Morn Stein. Further praise for Grant Williams. The Springboks great is not the first high-profile figure to hail Williams' performances this year, with Japan head coach Eddie Jones and Wallabies scrum half Nick White both singing his praises. "The guy has electric pace, a real point of difference, one that allows him to challenge a defense that's retreating and resetting, finding gaps by maintaining pace from the 2nd and 3rd rucks," Jones wrote in his Planet Rugby column earlier this month. At Ellis Park, that ruck speed and the cracks that open under fatigue in defense at altitude should be a key strategic focus. Players are burning with those fatigue efforts, and that gives spaces to attack that you don't quite get at sea or normal level grounds. And I think Williams might just thrive this season as he nails down the starting spot. White, who started both tests against the Springboks, was blown away by the scrum half's pace. "Grant Williams, wow! He's a talent, isn't he? He's unbelievable. You know, he's lightning," he told the Behind the Ruck podcast. "Like he's gone 3 steps. And you know, certainly in that first game, he was firing some passes with some serious width that was troubling our defense." He added, "I think there was kind of question marks over his kicking, but he silenced that in the last 2 weeks massively.